Hey y'all, I'm going live. Hi, Tamaya. I was just trying to send you the live. Hi, honey bun. I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute. You ain't seen me in a minute. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing well, honey bun. I'm doing well. How you doing? I miss y'all. Let me see. I miss y'all. I miss you, Tamaya. And then I'm waiting on my other two babies to get on here. We missed you. I disappeared for a minute. I'm probably gonna disappear again for a little minute. Just popping on for a second to give some New Year's Eve romance love dialogue. I have been getting nothing but downloads about it. I supposed to have been came live, but I didn't. Kind of giving my other page a break as well. But a lot of people don't even understand. A lot of people are about to get new, healed, divine counterparts. And I know a lot of people are like, damn, why is not the person that I want so badly? Because the shift has happened, y'all. We in the year of the horse now. And let me turn this down some. We in the year of the horse. So when that horse come, that horse ain't finna slow down for nobody that's still trying to climb up the ladder. A lot of divine masculines, the person that you originally had was a beautiful, potential counterpart. But Spirit is saying, and I seen this a while back, like maybe a week ago. Spirit is literally saying that it's not you. That person didn't surrender to you. That person didn't surrender to true divine love that comes with healing, nurturing, grace, and just being a masculine, removing the ego. Now, some masculines will hurry up and get it together at the last minute, but the way it's looking, when this horse came through, I'm telling you, it's like we were all on like this snake angle, shedding our old self, shedding what we thought was love. Not saying your potential partner wasn't the love that you're supposed to have. Everybody is a love potential partner at every level of your fucking life. So if you still believe that love was this way, you're going to meet a person that believes love is that way as well. But what Spirit is saying, y'all, Spirit is literally saying newness. There's a man that's coming on a horse and he's ready. He's already done the work. He's already been fasting. He has been healing his inner child. You know, a few things may pop up, but he is ready for you. Now, your potential partner could have been ready for you as well, but he wasn't trying to heal. See, a lot of your potential partners was trying to use your light to get in the gates of heaven. And I don't want y'all to think that that person didn't love you. No, that person loved you, but that person was literally trying to use your light to get through and to try to, like, the cheat code of healing, the cheat code of the twin flame journey. A lot of your potential partners were trying to mask themselves in your energy so that they can get by in the horse energy, so that they can get by the guards, the archangels. But the archangels was like, you not getting in heaven. You not getting in this realm. You didn't come with the frequency that we need. Who is that behind you? A lot of your potential partners was trying to cheat the healing process by mirroring you. So that's probably why last year, since it's last year now, period, that's probably why last year you were feeling your potential partner's energy more frequently. You were feeling them crying. You were feeling their energy because unknowingly, knowingly, they were trying to pull your energy in order to race to the healing. You get what I'm saying? Race to the healing. And that wasn't what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen was the separation was needed so both of y'all can heal individually. That person was trying to literally siphon your energy, to use your energy in the gates of heaven, like God didn't see it. Now, Spirit is literally using your highest self to call in your highest self in another form, but also prepared for you. He don't want to siphon your energy to get through heaven. He don't want to siphon your energy to travel realms. He's already doing it. He don't need your energy to mask who he truly is. He wants your energy so he can feed your energy, so he can become more and better. So there's a lot of people in this year that was swapped out. I'm literally seeing somebody in line and Spirit literally swapping somebody out. It's like, you go to the back of the line, and somebody else is in the front of the line and putting somebody else right there. And they like, wait, what's going on? They like, shit, fuck it, I surrender. A lot of you are about to receive a partner. He's going to be new, but he also is going to be available. He's going to be prepared for you before he even meets you. And you're going to meet him and still kind of be a little scared, like, dang, I still miss my past person. I thought that was my person. And let me tell you something. This is why I feel so deeply in my core why it's so important for us to not lay with so many different people that we have courtships or we're dating. Because when the time is up and Spirit say the time is up, when your ancestors say the time is up, you don't want to have any other connection or any other, reason to stay. Especially when you leave a relationship without a child. Girl, that's like $1 billion. When you leave a relationship without a baby and you can get the skedaddle, baby. So that's what Spirit wants y'all to know. So we are in the horse energy. The moment the horse energy, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We already know New Year's is really in the equinox. It's really around the time with the, the groundhog see a shadow or something. It's really around Aries and Pisces season. However, whomever. It's nothing wrong with us still enjoying, earthly things as well. Because my grandparents wanted me to, give a small celebration out there for the new year. My grandparents in heaven, yes, they did. This new energy on New Year's, I told, when the clock hit 12, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I cried. And I wasn't even trying to cry. I was playing that song, Hello, and she was like, at the end of the song, she was like, I found my peace and ground and now I'm leveled. I had to take a fall so I can set up new beginnings. Hello, 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 it's the way it is. Feeling like a kid. Oh, because I'm letting go. Oh, because I'm letting go. It's the way it is. Feeling like a kid. Oh, because I'm letting go. Oh, because I'm letting go. When I tell y'all, when that end part came up, and I even got a video, and I may disclose it and share it, but when it come down to my ancestors, y'all, I don't really share, my altars and stuff like that, because that stuff is sacred, and it's okay for us to teach people about altars and things like that, but constantly sharing every single thing personally, your ancestors don't like that, especially your grandparent, your grandmother. Grandfather, we don't really care. We protect it regardless. Grandmothers do not like you sharing their fucking altar. Period, point blank. But when I was recording it and I was lighting the candles, when I tell y'all I started crying. It's like I was literally crying. I was literally purging the snake energy, and I was just crying to my grandparents. Like I was in their arms, y'all. Because 2025 whooped my ass. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was a tie. You get what I'm saying? I was fucked up. I was bruised. I was battered. I was fucked up. I said. But I still fought back. But I was drained fighting back. Every jab that 2025 threw at me, y'all, I was so drained. But I was able to succeed. I was able to win the battle. So I never felt the new year that felt like that. And it's like as soon as I started crying, fireworks started going off. Boom, boom. So we went outside. My neighbors were showing the fudge out. But my ancestors, they wanted me to make a certain meal. They told me what to make. They made sure I had enough money to make it. They told me what type of candles to light. They told me what to do. They told me to throw some money on them like they were strippers. I sure they did. My ancestors told me to do all these things. And when I tell you, when the clock said 12, I felt like I was just on this horse. Like I really felt like I was on a horse running. And what I was getting from the spirit realms, and this is for somebody on here, specifically for you. The New Year's romance that's coming into your life is healed. It's not healing, it's healed. However, you are healed as well. But once you become one, you will have to do some relationship healing as far as learning how to be a better partner, learning how to be a wife. It's a new frequency. Learning how to accept your husband, learning how to shut your mouth, learning how to do these different things to become the energy that you're in as one with your person. Now, a lot of your twin flames was swapped out of this energy. And I know y'all probably like, I love them, but I'm pretty sure, did y'all feel that shift? When a clock struck 12 and it was the next day, you woke up, did you feel that shift? It was almost like a disconnection from your past twin. And you just was like surrendering to self. When I tell you that energy wasn't just for unions, it was also for other things. I felt that disconnection with something else in my life. Not my person, but something else. And I want y'all to know something. This is why you're seeing so many people get married. You're seeing more divine unions that bring peace, but also have to go through some construction as well to find that inner balance with two people. So many of you are about to receive a new energy upgrade with yourself. And Spirit really wants you to recognize what you're going through and also acknowledge what you just came out of. People don't understand 2025, when I tell you, they were, I don't know who told them that I was prepared to fight like Mike Tyson and Clarissa Shields. But I did. Hold on, y'all. At midnight, you prayed, you heard your ex-boyfriend was like he was being pushed away by Spirit as you prayed. Yes. And I'm not saying your past person wasn't in love with you or you wasn't in love with your past person. No, it was meant for you to form that type of attachment. Honestly speaking, a lot of your twin flames that were, I'm not gonna say they were false twin flames. I'm gonna say they were pushed out of the way. They were given a time. They were given a time frame to complete that cycle, to learn the lesson. And usually divine don't really go off divine's like the human time, but it was divine timing. A lot of these people, that's why you see a lot of people got married on New Year's Eve. A lot of people got married on New Year's because let me tell you why. Because that was the final motherfucking time. That was the last, if they didn't marry their spouses on New Year's or right before New Year's or on that New Year's, they were going to be pushed out of the way because a lot of you are wives. A lot of you are husbands. So these people were given a time frame, literally. I promise you, this is why you was feeling your previous twin energy so much before around Christmas or Missmas, around that New Year's Eve or that before New Year's energy. This is why you were feeling their energy so deeply because they were being called to push. They were being pushed towards you. They were being pushed to communicate. They were being pushed to, to stand up out of that ego. They were being pushed to come near you so they can be complete. But they wanted to siphon and pull from you. They didn't want to put anything into you. And they were being pushed so deeply because the New Year energy, the frequency of the horse. And a lot of them probably feel like shit right now. But it's okay because they probably feel disconnected too. They probably woke up and was like, ooh, finally over. Good. Because a lot of you are about to literally walk into soul tribes. You're about to walk into, family. I'm seeing like Poetic Justice when they just pulled up to the barbecue. And I smelled barbecue on the way home as well. A lot of you are about to come into unions with family qualifications and qualities and love, abundance. And that's what Spirit was literally preparing a lot of people for. Not saying your past twin was a karmic twin. No, they weren't a karmic twin. You wasn't in your karmic energy last year, so why the fuck would you be with a karmic twin? They weren't karmic. They just couldn't let go of their ego and divine timing. They couldn't let it go. And as sad as it sounds, a lot of y'all probably was grieving the fact that this person is going to watch you be married and in love with somebody else. And that's what you were feeling. You weren't feeling bad from walking away and leaving them. You was feeling their energy, how they like, damn, I'm about to literally watch this motherfucker be in love. I'm really about to watch this praying woman or this praying man be praying for somebody. I'm about to really watch this person be selfishly in love with somebody. And I know this person about to be in love and loyal. You were feeling that twin energy that your twin was literally projecting through you. You were seeing your twin like, damn. Your twin was literally getting downloads from the divine gods like, you didn't do what you needed to do in time. So we're going to send her someone else. We're going to send them someone else. And this not saying you were a karmic twin. Now, your twin that fumbled you, however, that did not align with his higher self in time for you, he will have to go at least, I'm hearing 10 years without coming in contact with another potential partner. The rest of them will be lust and lessons. This is what I'm hearing. Peace, Goddess, hi. This is what I'm hearing. A lot of them will come in contact with lust and lessons while you are in your new beginning energy. A lot of you were called to release that twin flame from last year. Not saying he was a karmic. Not saying she was a karmic. They were not karmics. Okay? And the reason why I know the twin flames for last year were not karmics, because you felt a different form of connection with them. You truly believe that. And a lot of people always, this is what I told them about my husband. This is what I tell people all the time. Before my husband completed his cycle in 2024, I told him I was picturing his higher self in my head. So when he didn't show up in the physical, when he didn't show up in the physical form and he didn't text me when I wanted him to be texting me, I used to meditate and go within to meet him on the other side in a more healed, high vibrational portal. And he used to be like, damn. So when I started telling him like certain memories I had when I used to go in and meditate, he was literally looking at me like, I used to have dreams like that. And I'm like, and one day he told me a dream before I even told him what I already experienced in my head. We had created spaces. This is why when people be like, oh, you delusional. You in your head, you fantasizing a connection with the potential of them. That's not really true. To be honest with you, you can see that your person is in their ego state. They're in a lower frequency here on earth. And you can be with them more in your head, in a more healed version, in a more white picket fence, in a more, garden type love. You can literally do that. This is why people stay in fucked up relationships for so long, because they be in their head, in the healed frequency, in the healed vibration of you and your potential partner. But just because you connected on a soul level, that does not mean that they will connect with you on the physical level. And that's the hard part about twin flame journeys. And this is why the divine will remove that person out of your energy. Ooh, confirmation. This is why the divine will remove that person out of your energy, because they start to try to play tricks on you. Make it seem like you're tripping. Make it seem like you ain't saying you tripping, you crazy, this and that. But that's where they're fucked up at, because you were in the spirit realms with their highest self while they were still down here being lustful and just foolish. Ashe. We are in horse energy, ladies and gentlemen. And this energy is strictly for the people that worked hard on themselves, that actually was a bit too hard on their motherfucking selves. Some of you were too hard on yourself in year 2025, not knowing that that was one of the greatest lesson years we had to overcome. And as much as I be wanting to revisit things, like my spirit be like, it's too much. That should have drained me too much to go back. To go back, that will pull too much out of me to go back. And I want you all to feel that way. The moment I try to go back in the past and pick something up and bring it here, I want to feel drained because I'm not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be in the past. You're supposed to be in the present. You ain't even supposed to be worried about the future. You're supposed to be in the present. Right now is all that fucking matters. But I want y'all to know, our new year is in spring, but our ancestors still turned up on this New Year's Day. I call it New Year's Eve. I still call it New Year's Eve. It's just a pre-warm up before the actual fucking shit. So, congratulations, y'all. That's all I can say. There's no need to fucking worry about anything anymore. And I think as goddesses, we get so caught up in worrying because we created children, we created offsprings. And I truly feel like if we didn't have offsprings, we truly wouldn't even have a lot of fucking worrying, a lot of different parts of stress. I really feel like that because we will live, probably be a little lonelier, but, and we probably have some open cases too, open cases, pow cases or police cases, because I'm telling you, I would have been literally in a frequency of destruction. I'm not trying to, I would have been Medea or destruction, straight fucking destruction. And then people don't get it. People don't always get it right with goddesses. They think we're just earth angels. Oh, hi. Like, I am not, like, in person, when I read a motherfucking spirit that's trying to chime in on my energy, and I hear them, like, nudging on my energy, and I turn around and look at them, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, they'll smile again to just confirm that I don't fuck with them. They be like, I'll be like, bitch, I don't fuck with you. I feel you. Go get your greens and beans and potatoes, bitch. Get the fuck up my face. So I don't get why people don't understand the true alchemy of life. We are both. We can be the devil and we can be the God. You hear me? And people gotta recognize that. People gotta accept all of you, your shadow and your light, your darkness and your light. We got two different faces for a reason. If you look at one eye's lower than the other one, we can be a motherfucking angry demon if you want us to, because we don't beef with our demons. We actually like this with our demons. So when we ever get out of that loving energy and we start giving you that destruction energy, you be like, yeah, I'm the type that'll tear my whole motherfucking house up to buy new shit. I'm the type, when you want to remodel your kitchen, what you gotta do? Break down the old shit that's already in there. If you want a new countertop, you gotta what? Break that motherfucker down to build another one. If you want to build on land, you gotta break the soil open. Boom, da, da. You walk in your new foundation, you like, I need that closet bigger. Boom, and they gonna make it bigger. So you gotta understand, the goddess can destroy some shit. And the main thing I love to destroy is a warlock man that's out here siphoning energy from innocent women. I love to break them down. I love to come in their life and make it seem like their tricks is working on me. But yet I've seen them tricks many, many, many in many different lives. And I love to think when a man think they're gonna lay with you, that they're gonna pull all your energy. But then you end up laying with them and sucking all they shit up out of them. Boom. And now you got their energy in your hand. And you release it back to all the innocent people they stole from. So we gotta really pay attention to who you take kindness for weakness with. You mistakenly misjudged that earth angel. And that's what a lot of people did in 2025. They misjudged the earth angel. She's too weak, she's too soft, she love. Until they seen that motherfucking other side of the earth angel. I'm like, that's the devil. The devil. You damn right, bitch. You damn right. She cried right. They don't understand when we cry, that's a form of release. So that's actually like money to your ancestors. Especially if you're crying on their altar. What? People, and I remember having my sister when we were younger. She used to cry when she was angry. You know, I'm telling you, she was angry. You gotta be careful when people cry, baby. Some people don't cry because they're mad, they're sad. No, they crying because they really want to tear your ass up, but they know they gonna be in jail and they ain't trying to sit in that motherfucker. So be careful with that. Also, Divine One, you have so much coming for you. You stayed down, but you also rose. You didn't stay down for long. You didn't cry for long. You didn't beg like they wanted you to. You are now about to receive so much. They're gonna wish they treated you better. They're gonna wish they bowed in time. But see, while your ancestors and angels was counting your tears, they were also counting how many times people tried to send a text to you. They were counting how many times people siphoned your energy. See, you have so much motherfucking energy. You have so much Lucky Charm ass energy like the leprechaun that you wasn't even paying attention to the leaks that were coming from you. You were leaking energy and you didn't even know where the leak was at. It was coming from somebody that often smiled in your motherfucking face. They were draining you, leaking you. And that's how powerful you are. Some of these people were in the background like, damn, I was draining this motherfucker. I was siphoning this motherfucker energy. I was pulling on their energy, but why they still show up? The normal person, people study too. They study their victims. They study their prey. Yeah, man. The last person I drained like that was depressed for days. This motherfucker posted the next day. What the fuck? So we have to be prepared for that type of leak, and we have to search for it. And sometimes the leak could be very quiet. It could be like a little drain, a bathtub leak. So Spirit wants us to pay attention to the leaks that we were having, but also it's like I just keep seeing this horse. When I was at my grandparents' altar, I kept seeing this horse just came and just was running by me and stopped, and I hopped on it and it just took off with me on it. So the horse spirit animal, Ashe, that's what it is. We are on our horse, ladies. And your masculine that's coming is a male stallion for real. As long as he ain't got too much going on down there. We don't need our ovaries fucked up now. You know, bruised and battered. Ain't none of that. However, just send a masculine man for the My Divine Collective. Ashe. Send y'all true spouses that's on this high horse. And he's motherfucking, he protect the spirit realms. I'm hearing, I am ready for love. All of the joy and the pain. We on the time we had is to stay in your lately I've been thinking maybe you're not ready for me. Maybe you think I need to learn maturity. They say watch what you ask for, 'cause you might receive. And if you ask me tomorrow, I say the same thing. I am ready for love. I ain't in a single mood like that today, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was busy today, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was super busy. But congratulations, my gods and my goddesses. We are no longer in the shedding season. However, you are in the season of being on your spirit animal, the horse. The horse will not let us down this year. And we shouldn't let ourselves down. And also just create more. And I even, listen, y'all, I had a dream. What was this the other day? Not the other day. I don't know. Was it the other day? I don't know. I had a dream and I was talking to this plant. And I had a plant. And I'm just talking to the plant and stuff like that. The plant was in my dream. And I'm so graced enough to be able to get up and go get that same plant I seen in my dream. This was a while back. And I'm just not telling y'all. Yes. So, and then I had a dream about birds the other day. I just got a calendar. I do not be knowing the days, the time. And I know y'all probably like, girl, you be having your phone. I do not pay attention to the days, the time, or nothing. And people be trying to figure out how the fuck I be missing my doctor's appointments. My doctors be like, how you keep missing your appointments? I do not pay attention to the time, the dates, or nothing. And that's when I say, when we be really jumping in and out of the matrix, because we really be in a whole different vibration. And when I tell you, I was dreaming of birds and a bird egg. And it was a baby egg that cracked open. And it was a baby abandoned by his family. So me and my children, we hurry up and like astro projected. We went and got a bird cage. We got a heating lamp in a dream. And I'm taking care of the bird, and it's crying in the dream, but I can't really hear the cry because it's like so faint. So I ended up waking up, and it was birds by my window, and it was chirping. It was a baby bird. Like, it was so fucking, like, usually I hear birds a lot out here, but not like that. That was super close. And I woke up, and I'm like, I was just dreaming about birds in my dream, a baby bird. And then something that I manifested, I was literally searching for things the night before. And I'm searching, I'm like, damn, I really need this. I'm not gonna say exactly what I needed, but just know that day I woke up and it popped up on my screen. Hey, come pick it up. And I went and picked it up. Like, it was just that simple. Like, I literally was just looking at something that I wanted. And I woke up after the dream of the baby bird, and I hear the baby birds. That same day, what I was looking for popped up. And when it popped up, it wasn't even for that much money. I said, Spirit working on me. They're working on me. And they're only working on me because I was getting too lost in finances or too lost in material things at one point. I was getting too lost in always showing up on social media. I was kind of falling back from my highest self to make sure I show up for the people that could need me on social media. And this is just bluntly honest-ish right here. And creating viral moments. And I knew I started creating an unhealthy attachment to social media. So I pulled back. And when I tell you, my ancestors been working on me. I started to use social media as an escape, other than, not saying it was a straight escape from everything. No, I did a lot of healing now. I ain't gonna discredit that, baby. I went through the slums before social media was even popping for me, period. But I started escaping social media from certain things that I were already seeing in my life. And I had to just pull back, y'all. And I'm not saying I'm 100% back. I'm not giving that yet. I don't know when I'll be 100% back for social media. But I just want y'all to know it's not about the views. It's not about the likes. It's not about the money. I feel like I put enough knowledge out there for people. But right now it's time for me to stay in this stillness and also work on self, and also just know I'm working on a lot of different things to come back bigger and better. But also, I'm just not even in a phase of social media like that right now. And no, I'm not hurt. No, I'm not broken. No, I'm not disabled. I'm just growing. You don't understand how many people I have helped just by smiling, just by showing up. And as a teacher, it's always okay to go back to school for not just the, what is it, degree? Is it the degree? Not the degree. For the masters. It's always okay to let somebody else teach for a moment. And you go back and you learn more knowledge so that you can bring it. You go back and you, not even going back, you pull back and you start to hunt for different things and different ways to, you know, navigate throughout this motherfucking matrix. Because I want to say this, ain't nobody whooping my ass this year. And I definitely ain't whooping my own ass, because I'm not gonna lie, I put myself through a lot of discomfort and a lot of cries for no damn reason too. You know, and that was probably the enemy trick to see if I was gonna betray myself for material gain. I'm not betraying myself. I can't betray myself, not right now, not ever. But I have helped many people, and I'm proud of that. Thousands of people. It's just about me right now. That's all I gotta say. It's about me right now. making sure my temple is aligning with my flesh, with my soul, with my inner peace, with my inner knowing, just with me, making sure my soul is aligning gracefully with the purpose that I'm supposed to be in. So I want everybody to take time out for yourself if you need it. It ain't always about the money. It ain't always about the money. And that's the thing. People got to get out of that. It's not always about the money. And I know some people be like, but how you going to make some money? How you... Listen. You going to make money because I still work. I work as well, y'all. I'm going to make some money. But when it's time for me to take time out, I have to. I'm proud of you, but they never seen the real impact. Oh, thank you, baby. They never seen a real impact. Well, they're about to see now, because if they don't move out the horse's way, they go get hit by the horse. Ashe. Because, baby, horses don't stop at red lights unless the person that's actually on top of his back stops. So, with that being said, Ashe, I love you all so, so very much. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Remember, our new year is in either March or April. It depends. Honestly speaking, it don't always come at the same time each year. It really don't. And I want people to understand that, because the divine timing is never on a Pacific time every year. It's not. It's always on the time that's right. The divine timing is always right, even when we don't know the Pacific date. We don't know how the sun is going to be positioned. We're just going to feel it in our energy. We're going to feel newness. We're going to feel the bunnies giving birth to the bunnies, the ducks giving birth to the duck eggs. They hatching. We're going to feel them hatching. We're going to feel our inner garden blooming. We're going to feel these different things. We're also going to purge a lot of different things so that our garden can be neutralized and actually greenery, you know? So you would just know from the inside. Like, I don't even pay attention to the dates when the spiritual new year for us is. Honestly speaking, I just know when I feel it in the inside. I'll be like, Happy New Year. That's how I feel. I just somehow feel like going to get some candles for my altar. I just feel like going outside, grounding. I just feel these different things on the inside. Easter, no, it's never going to be on Easter. Half the time, most of the time on Easter, it's still snowing. Anywho, I love you all. Ashe, I'm out of here. Thank you for all joining.